The story begins on a quiet suburban street where birds chirp and children ride bicycles, introducing us to Galvin Preston, a 38-year-old former Navy SEAL turned cybersecurity consultant, as he watches his 8-year-old daughter Erica get off the school bus. Galvin's life in Silver Creek seemed perfect, a peaceful neighborhood with tree-lined streets, friendly neighbors, and no homeowners association to dictate lawn care rules. This tranquility is shattered when his neighbor Carol Jenkins, a retired school teacher who's become like a grandmother to Erica, arrives at his door holding a suspicious letter. The document, printed on expensive paper with an official-looking letterhead claiming to be from the Silver Creek Homeowners Association, threatens a $300 fine for Erica's rock collection being non-compliant garden ornamentation. Galvin's cybersecurity instincts immediately kick in as he spots multiple red flags: a Gmail contact address, a Nevada area code, and a website domain registered just 2 weeks prior. When he investigates further, he finds no record of any HOA in their neighborhood. Galvin quickly organizes a neighborhood group chat and discovers 7 other families have received similar letters with various violations and fines ranging from $150 to $500. The Hendersons face fines for their visible trampoline, the Garcias for too many potted plants, and Mr. Watanabe gets hit with a $500 penalty for his koi pond. Each letter uses intimidating legal language designed to coerce payment. Realizing this is more than just a local scam, Galvin digs deeper using his cybersecurity expertise. He discovers the domain was registered in the Cayman Islands. The phone number traces to a Las Vegas virtual office, and the letterhead logo was stolen from a legitimate HOA in Florida. The scam becomes even more disturbing when he finds detailed dossiers on each family stored in the scammer's cloud storage, including Erica's school schedule and his wife's death certificate. The situation escalates when Galvin spots a black Suburban slowly circling his house, with someone taking photos of his property. Erica notices and asks why they're taking pictures, prompting Galvin to activate his home security system. That night, he runs the license plate and discovers the vehicle is registered to a rental company leased to Property Assessment Services LLC, another shell company created just a month ago. As he connects the dots, he realizes this is part of a larger pattern of fraudulent activity. The next day, Carol calls in panic. 3 men claiming to be from the HOA are at her door demanding payment and asking about Erica. Galvin rushes over but arrives moments too late. The men are leaving, having taken more photos of R. The confrontation comes when Galvin finally intercepts the scammers, Edward Dawson, Marcus Reed, and Tyler Watts, outside Carol's house. Dawson, the leader with slicked-back gray hair, presents a fake binder of documents while Marcus looms menacingly and Tyler frantically types on his phone. Galvin immediately sees through their ruse, noticing Marcus's prison tattoos and Tyler's nervous glances toward his house. When Dawson claims the HOA has authority to investigate properties with minor children, citing Galvin's military background as a concern, Galvin sets a firm boundary: leave now or face police. The scammers retreat but not before Tyler captures more photos of Erica's window, making Galvin realize they're targeting his daughter. That night, Galvin activates his war room, a secure basement setup equipped with advanced cybersecurity tools. He runs facial recognition on the surveillance photos, uncovering Dawson's extensive criminal history including fraud and revoked real estate licenses. Marcus's background reveals ties to organized crime in California, while Tyler's digital trail shows expertise in creating fake government websites. The most damning discovery is a folder labeled Previous Operations, documenting similar scams in multiple states, with spreadsheets tracking profits and victim counts. Galvin also finds files on his own family marked as priority targets, complete with Erica's school photos and details about his wife's death. Realizing the threat has escalated beyond financial fraud to potential kidnapping, Galvin develops a 2-pronged plan. First, he creates false trails, fake financial documents showing debt, a fake work trip itinerary, and misleading information about their home security system. Second, he enhances his home's physical security with hidden cameras, motion sensors, and pressure plates while setting up an elaborate trap using bait bags with GPS trackers. He also reaches out to his network of former special operations contacts, discovering similar scams targeting military families across the country. The pattern becomes clear. Griffith's operation specifically targets vulnerable populations, using HOA scams as a front for property acquisition and intimidation. The trap is set when the scammers return under cover of night. Galvin watches from his hidden position as the black Suburban arrives, its headlights off. Dawson, Marcus, and Tyler approach cautiously, with Tyler using electronic equipment to bypass the home security system. Inside, they begin collecting the bait bags while Dawson orders them to check upstairs for Erica. As Tyler approaches what he thinks is Erica's bedroom, Galvin emerges from the shadows. "The biggest mistake of your lives was thinking you could touch my little girl," he says calmly. What follows is a precisely executed takedown. Galvin disarms Marcus with a joint lock that snaps his elbow, delivers a knee strike to Tyler's knee that shatters it, and disarms Dawson with a disabling knee to the thigh. The entire confrontation lasts less than 30 seconds. The aftermath plays out as Galvin's neighbors, including Felix and other veterans, gather to witness the aftermath. Dawson, Marcus, and Tyler are forced to crawl the 6 blocks to the police station, their suits torn and knees bloodied, as neighbors cheer and document the spectacle. Detective James Rodriguez arrives to collect the evidence, which includes not only the physical evidence but also the comprehensive digital documentation Galvin has compiled. The confession extracted from Dawson implicates Benedict Griffith, CEO of Apex Investments, revealing a nationwide operation targeting military families through HOA scams and property acquisition tactics. The legal proceedings that follow are swift and decisive. With the mountain of evidence Galvin has collected, combined with federal investigations already underway, the perpetrators receive lengthy prison sentences. Dawson gets 15 years, Marcus 20, Tyler 7, with sex offender registration, and Griffith 25 years. The fallout from the case leads to reforms in HOA regulations across multiple states and inspires other communities to form neighborhood watch programs. In Silver Creek, the community establishes a new association focused on social events rather than enforcement, with Felix as president and a permanent ban on HOA formation. 3 years later, life has returned to normal in Silver Creek. The playground built on Griffith's seized land is filled with children's laughter, and Erica's rock collection has grown into a school geology club. Galvin reflects on the experience, noting that while the physical confrontation was brief, the real victory came from the preparation, investigation, and community unity. As he watches Erica play with her friends, he knows they did the right thing, not just for their family, but for their entire neighborhood. The story ends with Galvin's